What's up guys, JB2017 here, and welcome to my weekly vlog, which is now a weekly thing. And so this week I want to talk about kind of grading myself on how I did last week on my content plans. And so we're going to talk a bit about that and kind of moving forward in the next week, and then E3 is the week after that. So we're going to talk about that, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about Overwatch and my experience with the game so far. And then finally, a little bit of a shout out for a collaboration series I'm doing with a lot of Fallout 4 YouTubers. It's pretty exciting stuff. So first off, let's talk about grading my content plan. So over the past week, I did 4 Fallout 4 videos, tips and tricks, and that's kind of, that was my goal. So I completely met that. I'm sure that was not a problem for me at all. I had 2 Fallout 4 related streams, which is something I definitely aimed for and met it, but they were for console mods and not for survival mode. And one of those streams did not go over well with audio issues and also Bethesda servers messing up. So not one of the best streams, but I still met that. If you guys are wondering, if you enjoyed the not console mods, survival mode series, that is something I definitely plan on returning to, but I really did enjoy the console mod live stream. So I'm going to try to figure out a healthy mix there. I don't know if I want to add another stream and have that be the console mod stream, or just do one survival mode playthrough stream a week. That doesn't seem like enough, and so I'm going to try to figure that out in my head, maybe come up with 3 streams per week, or maybe just 1 survival mode and 1 console mod stream per week. So I'm going to think about that and get back to you guys. You can tell me what you think in the comments below in terms of that. So this past week, I also only uploaded 1 non-Fallout 4 related video, and that was for Battleborn. It was yesterday. It was an Isaac character guide for Battleborn, and I'll talk more about that video in a second, but I missed the 2 video mark there, so that's something I need to improve on in the next week. We'll talk about that in a second. Of course, I got my vlog here. So what was missing was that other non-Fallout 4 related video, and then 1 commentary style video. I think I mentioned to you guys I wanted to do some kind of Battleborn versus Overwatch opinion video, something like that. I just didn't get that done this week. So I think we generally are going to stick with this plan in the next coming weeks, but I'm probably going to reduce that non-Fallout 4 video requirement to just 1 video per week. I know I talked a lot about diversifying content, but it's kind of difficult to do that when I have this thing coming up with scheduling, interviewing with certain developers and whatnot, emailing, all of that kind of behind the scenes stuff. And so I think I'm going to limit myself to just 1 of those per week until after E3. So for the next 2 weeks, it's probably going to be mostly Fallout 4, but nothing you guys aren't used to. So let me know what you guys think about that. We did fairly well with kind of the content plan, but definitely going to hit that more hardcore after E3. And I'll have plenty of content from E3. I'm thinking probably going to do a lot of vlogging, but put those in like 1 or 2 videos. I don't want to bombard you guys with short vlogs. It just doesn't make sense. So I'm going to try to cut all those together and then bring it to you guys. And then hopefully some kind of interview content as well. And, gameplay. I don't think I can necessarily strictly bring capture card footage. Hopefully I can get some nice over-the-shoulder camera footage. It's not directly captured, but it's like, a pretty nice camera recording footage. So we'll see about that, and I'll update you guys as we approach E3 even closer in, the next vlog. The next vlog is going to be right before I leave, so I'm going to talk more about that then. So let's jump into Overwatch. I can't tell you guys how much I love this game so far. I feel like I'm still in the honeymoon stage with it. I really, really love the game. And I think the thing I love the most about the game, there's a few things. First off is the aesthetic feel of the game. I don't know what Blizzard preaches at their game design studios, but it's incredible. The aesthetic feel of the game, just the fonts, the colors, like even the main menu. I bragged about the main menu to my friends while playing, and they're probably thinking, whatever, it's just a main menu. You got this great gameplay to go along with it. But before you even play the game, I'm instantly attracted to the game. It's incredible what they did with the aesthetic feel of the game. I'm in love with it. Also, I love when you're actually playing the game that there's less of an emphasis on kill-death ratios, KD ratios, KDA, all of that. And what they did, kind of a brilliant stylistic decision, I'm sure, is you can't check anybody else's scoreboard during the game. I don't think you can check it after the game. So if you're getting wrecked by this Hanzo who's just defending and you're attacking and you can't get past him like I have, I've gotten annoyed, right? But I'm not checking the scoreboard to see how many eliminations and deaths they have, and I'm like, ugh. It just makes me less angry, and it makes the game more enjoyable overall, in my opinion. Also, they've decided to bunch assists and kills in the same category as eliminations, and it doesn't seem like you can separate the two. So if you contribute to killing somebody on the enemy team, you get an elimination because you helped. And that makes sense. It's a refreshing departure from this obsession with kill-death ratios in FPS games. I'm really enjoying the multiplayer for Overwatch so far, and I want to start making content for it. I do want to say one downside, the only downside I've had for Overwatch so far is progression. It seems like there should be some kind of overarching progression that isn't there, and I think the progression is through loot boxes, and there's kind of some issues with that, but I would love some kind of overarching progression that doesn't affect gameplay. I don't know if that's already what we have with loot boxes. Maybe I'll make a commentary on that kind of thing, but anyways, I'm loving Overwatch, and that brings me to Battleborn and the Isaac video. I gotta say, overall, I'm extremely disappointed with the viewership on that video so far, and kind of the attitude. And it's not necessarily I'm like pointing fingers at anyone in particular. I think it's this bandwagon hate train that people have for Battleborn, and it's really kind of depressing. And it kind of brings me to this decision that I want to ditch Battleborn and not do those character guides anymore. And it's not necessarily because of the hate and whatnot, and it's for the game, it's not for me. But it's just that those videos are too high effort, and I tried to think of a way to make those videos shorter and less intensive on my end, less labor intensive, less time intensive. I mean, that video took at least 10 to 15 hours to make. It just doesn't make sense. It's too high effort of a video for the amount of viewership that it got and the amount of viewership that future videos of the same type would get. So I've decided, the first video for Montana, that character guide didn't do great, and I was like, yeah, okay, let's just give it another go and see how it goes. And clearly this one told me, yeah, we probably need to go in a different direction here. So I am pretty much ditching Battleborn here on the channel and going with Overwatch, but I do need to play more Overwatch in order to get enough experience to actually teach people about it. I think I'm all right, fairly good at the game so far. I can still teach you guys tips and whatnot, but I do need more experience. And I'd like to ask you guys, what kind of Overwatch content would you watch? And I've seen channels that already have been doing Overwatch for months, and so they're established and whatnot, but I do feel, of course, that I have enough value in myself to bring something new to the table and help you guys in a different kind of way, in my own way. So anyways, let me know what kind of Overwatch videos you would watch here on the channel. I'm definitely going to be reading your comments and factoring that in to what kind of videos I make. So anyways, love Overwatch. Great, great, great game. It's sold so many copies already. It's insane. So finally, just to wrap up the video here, there is a really cool collaboration project headed by LoneVaultWanderer, who is one of the podcasters on the Ham Radio podcast hosted on Mr. Maddie Plays channel. Of course, another large Fallout 4 YouTuber. And Lone decided to go out, reach out to a bunch of other Fallout YouTubers and do kind of a E3 week for Bethesda, specifically kind of predictions series. So he's going to be doing 6 videos in a series on his channel over the next week, and I'm going to shout this out at the beginning of tomorrow's video as well. So I'm just going to urge you guys, I'm going to leave the description, or his channel in the description below, Lone Vault Wanderer's channel. Subscribe. You guys should really check it out. It's going to be a fun series. I'm going to be on every single video for the next 6 days on his channel leading up to Bethesda's E3 showcase. And possibly I'll be on the Ham Radio podcast with Mr. Maddie and Lone before E3. Possibly. Maybe we can get that to work. Maybe not, but we'll see. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I've got to share with this vlog this week. Just going to be playing a lot more Overwatch, working on Fallout 4 videos with you guys, and I hope you all will enjoy. So once again, hope you're looking forward to that, and I will talk to you all next time. Peace.